how British heat is worse than American heat and how British heat is hotter than American heat.
Genius, and I think it is brilliant, and I don't know why we don't have it in the UK.
Europeans claiming that their summers, their heat is worse than American heat, or that they deal with that heat better than America.
Here are some of the funniest and most relatable reactions from European visitors experiencing an American summer for the very first time.
Easiest thing here in America. So it's blazing hot outside, but look at this. I'm going to step into this establishment and it's chilly. It's hot outside, but when you step in, it's like a winter's day.
Football wasn't actually the biggest surprise for European fans at the World Cup. America's weather was.
This is roasting. 35 degrees Celsius. I've taken all my pictures outside and I'm like, I just need to find me some shade. And I just want to experience what it's going to feel like to actually walk into the stadium, to feel the air conditioned. Oh, this is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It's like stepping into a fridge. Living the dream. I can feel myself rapidly cooling down. Ah, this is what dreams are made of.
European fans assumed the warnings were exaggerated until they experienced it themselves.
Friends, you need to listen to me very carefully. American people tried to warn us. They tried to say, the heat is different here. You're going to want air conditioning. You're going to want ice in your drinks. And what did you do? You laughed. You said they were being dramatic. You said, why does every building need to feel like a fridge? And now, European football teams, our elite level athletes are having to stop training sessions in the US because it's too hot. And I'm looking back at my For You page thinking, American people did try to tell us. Like, they weren't bragging about having air conditioning. They were literally giving survival advice. And as a continent, we went, nah, what do you guys know? Turns out they know a lot about, their own country. I mean, who'd have thought it?
Nobody expected American air conditioning to become one of the biggest talking points of the World Cup.
AC. God, it feels good to be back inside. Now we can just chill in this AC. Yeah.
Fans came home with one question they never expected to be asking.
Okay, so I've stayed now officially in my first home, proper home in America. And there's one thing that's kind of there's actually two things that have blown my mind. But this one is where there's like air vents in the house. Let me show you. Right, so see that up there? I'm going to say that's the AC. The amount of times that you guys would say to me, how on earth do you get cool in your house? And I was like, I just open a window. That's my aircon. But I've got to tell you, it's genius. And I think it is brilliant. And I don't know why we don't have it in the UK. I mean, it'd be like 7:30 in the morning. I'm all stuffy and it's warm. And next thing I know, there's cool air coming down on me in the morning. And it just makes me feel comfortable again. So one of the best things that I've found coming to America is the fact that you do have AC in your homes. And now I want it. I don't think I can go back to my house and I've got to open a window and I can't control the temperature. This is going to be awful when I go back home. Opening my window and then I'm freezing cold, or I close the window and it's boiling hot. So having AC in your house, genius.
Taught me is that Americans might be onto something with this air conditioning. Growing up in Britain, we always treated air conditioning like a luxury. You'd hear things like, oh, you don't need all that, just open a window. And up to a point, that was reasonable advice, until climate change reached its super cyan form. Now, every time I turn on the news, it's day 3 of the unprecedented heat wave, aka summer. And then we spend the next week melting in our homes, moaning it's too hot. I have to say, after experiencing air conditioning in Miami, I get it. I'm not asking for the world. Sometimes progress is just being able to sleep at night.
Americans had been warning European fans for months, and now they're thoroughly enjoying every reaction.
Europeans have had this weird little feud, and there's this thing on the internet that's been going for a really long time that's basically Europeans claiming that their summers, their heat is worse than American heat, or that they deal with that heat better than Americans do because they don't put like ice in their drinks, they don't have AC, they don't have like all of their buildings don't feel like a fridge. So they think that they deal with heat better than Americans do. And recently, a bunch of European athletes have come to America to train, and you are seeing so many videos of them being laid out, bending over, about to throw up, begging, like saying we're struggling so hard. These people are like bright in sweat, like flat out in the sun, looking like they're about to pass away. Like and it's like dozens of them, multiple teams. And here's the thing, okay? The thing about American heat is also humidity. There's so much humidity. Oh my God, whenever there's humidity, like whenever there's low humidity, the sweat on your body is able to evaporate. Whenever there's really, really high humidity, it's really hard for like the moisture on your body to evaporate. And that's what these people are going through. That's why they're soaked in sweat. And it's not like Americans are bragging about how like hot it is here. But oh my dear God, it's been such a long fucking little feud. I'm like, no, we actually have hotter stuff because we don't have ice cubes and AC. We have that shit because it is so hot. Not a flex.
British fans quickly discovered that American summers come with a second challenge, one nobody had warned them about.
British, but I live in Florida, but I hate AC, but it's hot outside. So what do? I open the door because I'm British. My mind says let some natural air in, but I live in Florida. So what happens? Mosquitoes come in, suck my blood literally everywhere. I have mosquito bites everywhere. So moral of the story, don't open the door, turn on the AC. This will be the last time I do some British shit in Florida and open the door. From now on, AC only. Floridians, I'm sorry for ever questioning you guys. You are right. AC is the way.
This is my first time in the US during summer, and I'm thinking about all the videos I watched last year about like how British heat is worse than American heat and how British heat is hotter than American heat. I'm in the south of the US right now. What is it on my hair? I have never experienced humidity like this, and I grew up on an island by the coast of Africa. It's a tropical island by the coast of Africa. I understand humidity. I was born in humidity. The air here is thick. It's heavy. It's hot. It's sticky. Anyways, heat is heat. I regret to inform you guys, we also have a way of measuring real feel, accounting for things like humidity. Before British people are like, yeah, but in Britain we have humidity. It is so hot. But I would much rather prefer spending my time in the US during summer than I would in Italy, though, because at least over here I don't have to smell BO. Like, that's nice. It's like revolutionary, honestly. The lack of BO makes summer better. If the discourse was about the enjoyment of heat, then I would have agreed. It's much more enjoyable to be hot here. But guys, British heat is not hotter than American heat. Like, what even is American heat? Are you talking about Arizona heat, Florida heat? Anyways.
For a lot of visiting European fans, this ended up unexpectedly becoming the best part of the entire World Cup trip.
You hear all the Europeans talking about the air conditioning in America. It's not like air conditioning has not been invented. Air conditioning been around for a long time. And what I don't understand is why they can't get them done. Why are we suffering this century right here? Why are we suffering? Why are the British reluctant to get air conditioning in their house, in businesses? We can help. Even the ones you just stick in the window, like in the country, we have the ones that you just stick in the window and kind of concentrate the air. And you may have 5 in one house. You may have 2 in one house. Those are the cool rooms. If you don't have the air conditioning in there, it ain't gonna be getting cold, right? So if it's that hot in Europe, why they didn't decide let's get some air conditioner over here? just the one in the units in the window. What about the central air? Well, that's upgrade. I know. But you can't get the one in the window and change the cord on it so it can fit their voltage over there. I just wonder about that sometimes. Why they make so much noise about air conditioning like they can't have none? Like, what, are they embarrassed? Are they embarrassed to be like Americans? Do they dislike us that much, or do they try to compete with us that much until they don't want to get air conditioning because it'll look like us? Well, at least we cold. We're comfortable. At least we're comfortable. I don't know what to tell them. Bring some AC over there. Bring some central air over there. Because when I walk from room to room, I want to be comfortable. I don't understand the suffering. In 2026, we suffering in the heat. Like it's 1776. I don't understand. I don't know what the complaint is about. But I don't know what they reluctant. I don't know why they reluctant to throw some air in some places. But I can't live nowhere in the summertime that ain't got no air conditioning and it's hot. You ain't gonna stick me nowhere on this planet and it's hot in the summertime and I ain't got no air conditioning. No, we're not doing that. So I'm just curious about the British and their reluctance to get some air conditioning. We sell it. We can sell it. We sell it over here. We can help y'all.
Now that Europeans have come here for the World Cup, they're discovering exactly why we are so obsessed with central AC. Because it's hot as crap here. It's just so hot, it makes you tired, you're dehydrated no matter how much you drink. It's just scorching hot. And guess what, guys? It gets even hotter. Just wait till July or August. Be thankful you won't be here then. Unless you're traveling over then. In that case, be thankful we have central AC.
After just a few days in America, European fans started comparing everything back to how things are at home.
Why you all choose to be hot? So I moved here. I opened an apartment. I rent this place. No air conditioning. I bought one. And before you say they don't work on the windows, I installed it on the stupid window. Look, only 13% of German households have air conditioning, and I am proudly one of them. And everyone tells me, but they're so expensive. That air conditioner was €200. I have two of them. I have one in my bedroom because I refuse to be hot when I sleep either. And then they're like, well, the energy is expensive. Yes, the energy is expensive. But you know what I do? I make money. I see everyone out there getting their little €8 Aperol spritzes every day. You know what you can do instead? Just put that money in the bank and use it to pay for your air conditioning. Everyone laughed at me, but now they're all suffering, and here I am. Happy.
More and more European visitors kept arriving at the exact same conclusion about America.
Apparently, the Europeans are being humbled because they're now dealing with American heat and realizing why we got ACs in our house. My AC is running right now, and it's about like 80 degrees. I don't know, I live in a studio apartment. During the winter, it snowed a lot, and it was really cold, but my apartment just aggressively holds on to heat. I remember everyone was bitching about their electric bills and how they had to have their heat on 24/7. I turned on my heat like twice the whole winter, and I was just laughing at these people. I'm like, fuck you, my house is at 70 degrees, and I don't even have the heat on, and there's like a blizzard outside. The weird heat wave we had in May humbled me real quick. I had to have a friend over to help me set up the AC. And until then, I was fucking suffering. I was ass naked in my house. I had ice packs on me, all of that type of shit. I was dunking my head in the cold shower, all of that. And the Northeast isn't even the hottest part of America. I'd love to see these European motherfuckers in Arizona or on Texas on an August day. Okay, let's see how long you last with no air conditioning. Realistically, I've been to Europe, like southern Italy gets hot, Greece gets hot, like, so maybe some Mediterranean people have room to like breathe on, but I don't know why you Nordic or you Anglo motherfuckers who live in a country that gets like 2 hours of direct sunlight in a day if you're lucky, thought you were about to come up in here and deal so well with the fucking heat. And let me tell you something, my great-grandmother was a depression baby. You couldn't pay that woman to even turn the fan on. She wouldn't even open the windows because there were bugs. And you know what? God rest her soul, I just can't do it. I don't know, she was built different.
After experiencing an American summer firsthand, a lot of European fans feel like the debate is finally settled.
Netherlands and some other countries in Europe, I've noticed, in the summer, when it's really hot, air conditioning is not guaranteed in places, which is why I just bought a movie ticket, because movie theaters are still always air conditioned. It's actually kind of like in the 50s in America, that's like why people went to the movie theaters, because it's the only place that was air conditioned. It's just a cultural difference, I guess. But then again, there aren't also too many places in Europe where it's like Los Angeles weather or Florida weather where it is, hot all the time.
Many European fans thought they already knew how to handle the heat until America proved otherwise.
You guys think it's actually hot out here?
It's not. It's not.
You literally have AC and it's actually freezing in here.
Literally.
So
like try growing up back in Birmingham. It's bloody hot.
It's so hot.
You lot
it's
don't know
so
what
hot.
hot is. You don't know what heat is. I'm taking here about 95 degrees. We don't have AC.
Right.
We don't. It's a privilege.
It's a privilege.
It is.
It's a natural privilege.
Honestly, maybe do you guys even struggle?
Honestly,
do you even know what struggling is?
Because it's just you live in luxury here. So honestly, take that as you will. But yeah.
Look, we're not saying we don't like the AC, we're just saying we don't have it. And
yeah, we really enjoy having AC.
It is actually really nice, but yeah.
But by the end of the tournament, even the most confident European fans had completely changed their minds.
I have found out why America is so great. And it is one thing and one thing only. Air conditioning. It is the greatest thing I have ever experienced. It is hotter than Satan's butt crack out here. But what makes it bearable is the air conditioning. I believe you need to add a verse to your national anthem that talks about air conditioning. Americans are only scared of one thing, and that is being hot. But I love it. I love it.